If you are new to our channel and would like to follow our sailing adventures every week, click on the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss an episode. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up before you leave.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's kind of a sad day here on Zephyr. Natalie is heading. She is leaving for Spain today. She's going to go back and visit her family for a little bit while I make the passage from here to Colombia to the Bahamas. So I got to drive her to the airport now, which is about 2.5 hours away in Panama City. We haven't been apart on the boat for
a long time.
Such a long time, almost 2 years now, I'd say.
I feel a little bit guilty leaving as well, because you got such big passages coming, and I don't know, just a little bit worried, you know?
Nah. It's going to be fine, and yeah, it'll be alright. A lot of miles, about 1,100 miles.
We always do the hard passages together.
We do. We've done every hard passage together. But it's okay, though. She can give this one a miss. But anyway, so we're just doing a few last things here. Just getting a few things for Nat. We've checked in for all the flights. We'll head over in about 20 minutes here and make our way to the airport. Alright, guys.
Here we go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, it's just me and Natalie's in Spain, as we said before. We got a few jobs that we need to get done before I sail to Colombia and on to the Bahamas. When we sailed over here from Bocas, we broke a lot of stuff on the boat. Broke our sails, as we mentioned before. And one of the other things we broke was our push pit here at the front. Wait, the push pit's the front or the pulpit's the front? I think the pulpit's at the front. I can't remember. But anyways, one of the bases of the stanchion actually broke, and it's the one that
has electrical cabling running through it to power our navigation lights. So for James to take the pulpit off and drop it off at a local welder, he needs to cut the wiring, detach the lifelines, and unbolt the pulpit.
So let's get going. Well, that didn't take me long. 1 minute and I already sliced my thumb open. These are like the most rubbish band-aids on earth, so I used some electrical tape. That'll hold it shut. Let's get back into it. Okay, first cut. Oh. Alright, I have rubbish wire cutters. So I need to go get some different cutters out of the boat. Those are terrible. Alright. Let's see if we have anything better. Maybe my actual wire strippers with the cutter on the end. Maybe those will work a bit better. Let's give it a go. Alright, cutting the wire part 2. That was much better. That's one. So port, starboard. So now we have 4 of these bolts. There's 2 at the front here. 1 there. And the pesky one back there. Alright, so before we undo those 4 bolts, we're just gonna slacken the lifelines off and pull these pins and take them off. Alright everyone, so we've slackened all these off. All of them, as you can see. So what I'll do now is I'll loosen this, and this pin actually pops out. We'll make sure that we don't drop it in the water, and then these will just all drop down. And then lastly, we'll just unscrew this little pulley that the furling line runs through, and then we'll do the bolts. There's literally no launches for like an hour, so that's why I came out and started to do this work now. As is lancha after lancha after lancha going by. So we have these little safety rings on here. Take that, make sure we don't lose them. Okay, we got that one. Then you have this pin, which we're going to try and not lose. That comes out like that. And then just for good measure, 1 more lancha will go by. As I've said, I've removed these 2 things. I'm going to put them back together, that way I don't lose them, because these are the type of things that just get lost in boats. So we'll put that pin back through, and using my gummy thumb. So we got that, and we'll just thread that back through like that. There we go. Now we won't lose that. It can't go anywhere. And I'm not gonna lose them in the boat, because I always lose little nuts and screws and bolts in the boat, and then I can't find them. Because I'm terrible at labeling stuff. Nat, get me that label maker. I really need one. Next birthday present. All right, so 3 more of these to go. Let's get them done. So that's it. All 4 of these are off. All right, screwdriver ready. Time to remove this little pulley. Wanted to just say one thing. So as I've just highlighted a few minutes ago, we are heading to the Bahamas. I'm gonna sail via Santa Marta and then do a straight shot up to the Bahamas, to Georgetown. What I wanna know is, tell me your favorite places to cruise in the Bahamas. The Exumas, etc. I don't know. I only just bought the book and I'm trying to figure it out. I want to hear your guys' coolest places to go and anchor, things to see. Let us know, drop it in the comments below. Coolest suggestion, I'll pin you to the top for the comments. All right guys, let's crack on. And just so you know, more launches! Launches everywhere, launches for days. Anywhere in the world, you need some spare launches, Panama's got them, man. Extras, no problem. So I've gotten 3 of the 4 off. I actually don't need to do the broken one because it's not connected, it's broken. So, and it's just gonna keep twisting. So I'm gonna have to do that separately. But I've undone the other 3, no problem. We'll just kind of lift it off slowly and take it to the back of the boat. There you go. As you can see, she is out. Now I'll take it, we're gonna stick it in the back of the cockpit, and then tomorrow morning I'm taking it into the welder. Job done. Good morning everyone. Well, we are going to take our sails in now. As we said before, when we were sailing from Bocas to here, we got hit by we had a 40 plus and then nearly 50 knotter, around 50 knotter, that just exploded on top of us, shredded the UV on the Genoa, and the leech line ripped a vertical batten pocket. So we're gonna drop them in now, get the sailmaker to have a look at them and see how we go. And 1 more launch just for good measure. All right, let's head in. All right guys, so we just dropped our sails in. Unfortunately, they didn't want us recording in there, but they are awesome. The guy is super switched on. He's gonna make all the repairs to the sails. We'll show you those repairs once we're done, but pretty stoked. It's all gonna get fixed. It's so interesting. There's so much more damage than I thought at first. But yeah, we'll go through it with you once it's all done. Now, back to the boat. Alright, let's hopefully you can figure this out. As you can see, there's plenty more wind and rain coming, so we should try and get this thing sorted before that next batch comes. Thing is, it's actually really good quality anchoring here. It's a nice sort of clay kind of bottom, so once you set the hook, your boat should go nowhere. It's really good holding. I guess it's just either not putting nearly enough scope down, and obviously being a catamaran, he's got more windage, or I don't know, maybe he's just got not the right type of anchor for this type of bottom. Well, we'll keep an eye on this guy. He's gonna put the hook down now. And, I don't know, we've got some more wind coming. I'll keep an eye on him, see if he drags again. Wind and rain part 2 is happening. Let's see how this guy's going. Looks like he's still trying to figure out position, maybe? I'm not too sure. But like, there's not a lot of wind. Like, it's probably only blowing just over 10 knots, if that. Not even 10 knots. So if his anchor's not holding in 20 knots of wind or less, yeah, he's definitely not putting either enough scope or doesn't have the right type of hook, or I have no idea. But yeah. Kind of worries me though, because he was anchored right beside me, well, kind of in front of me all night last night. I didn't really think much of it. We had a bit of wind last night, so I don't know what's changed this morning. So he's got the boat hook out now, but he's still driving forward. So we'll pick it up in a minute, see if he's okay. Because there's another big blast coming in behind this one as well. All these guys are holding just fine. You got that guy's in a mooring, but this guy's at anchor, this guy's at anchor, this guy's at anchor, and they're all good. So, this guy here is at anchor, he's all good. These two are at anchor. The houseboat's on a mooring. Guy in front of me is at anchor. That catamaran way out the back, he actually came out in the middle of the storm and dropped his hook, so he did okay. Now, since it's gonna be a bit of a show and I can't get back to bed because it's like 6:30 in the morning, let's make some coffee. And the reason I'm so tired is because I'm binging on a new episode. For all of you people who love the Karate Kid movie from the 80s, watch a series called Cobra Kai. I'm not endorsing it, but holy crap, it is unbelievable. Well, I hope he doesn't go. Hope he doesn't go over here and anchor in front of me and then drag, because that'll kind of suck. Drag 4 times and we've only got like 20 knots of wind, so I don't know what he's doing with his anchoring. Alright guys, well, we have our pulpit back now, as you can see, and they have done a great job welding it up. They basically just re-welded the base back on and it looks great. So now I'm just going to reattach it back onto the front of the boat, bolt it down, reconnect the 2 wires for the navigation lights, and connect the lifelines, and I think we're done. I was gonna wait for a less windy day than today and a less wavy day, but we got like 5 straight days of high winds here in Edmonton. It's all coming down from Colombia, so it is what it is. Let's just crack on. Well, that's it. We got all 4 bolts on. Now I'm just going to attach the lifelines. It's getting kind of crazy up in here. Got the DJ playing music. Everybody wants to hear, yeah. Now we tension them. Just get our lifelines back to being tight. And you have these little rings here, which stop it from turning by accident. Same thing as these. We won't be putting the sails up for a while. Not today. It is way too windy. It's going to be like this for a few days. But the sails are all repaired. We'll show you those repairs when we go to put the sails up. Alright.